Hey there, so today we have another review. This is, well, first off, this is a new location. Recently moved, so it's going to be a whole to-do. I hope you guys bear with me. I literally have not done a review in over a week, so I'm still posting videos, but if there's a lack of videos for a minute, I guess you guys don't know why, because I haven't posted, haven't recorded any new content. But yeah, it is what it is. It's a work in progress. This is not going to be a final setup, as you guys can probably assume. Probably gonna try to get some stuff behind me. I don't really have a dining table yet. Well, I do have one. I just have to build it. This is a whole to do. There's gonna be a lot of work to do. So lighting here is horrific. So thankfully, I have the big lights that you guys haven't seen in a while back. At least one of them's up. So anyway, let's do a beer review. It's quite a while. It's been a long day. Itching to have beer. Thankfully, do a review for you guys. Thankfully, everything's all dusty, so thankfully, go sniffling and stuff. But not that bad. This is imported by Be United. If you guys don't know, they're out of Oxford, Connecticut. They do OEC, and this is their Hitachino's Yuzu lager. They're more well known probably for their Hitachino White, or probably their best known beer. I've had their red rice ale, had their ginger something or other. I'm pretty sure I haven't had this. It is blah 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 yuzu and crisp lager underneath. So I was thinking beer. Beer comes in a nice kind of light to medium gold color, a little bit of light haze on that. On the nose, definitely smell a good solid amount of like oxidative character. Wow, that is a new one. That says YL2310S. What does that mean? 23, maybe the year. 10 might be the month. That makes it a somewhat old beer, but I don't know, man. But yeah, you smell that really light kind of zippy. It's somewhere between like a lemon and a lime and a limoncello kind of character. Very zippy, zesty kind of citrus with the yuzu. And then it's kind of like lightly biscuity, but almost like sweet, like oxidized malt character, possibly. Maybe a little skunky. I don't. It's in a can, so it's not skunky, but it's some kind of like funky, not Brett, but like you know what I mean. Like these kind of like stale and like weird kind of macro lager kind of fermentation characteristics. Cheers. Yeah, see, tastes like that on palate too. Reminds me a little bit of a lot of those beers I was getting from the faster I forget about that box I spent $30 on, is the better. That European beer collection, blah, blah, blah thing. It has some amount of that kind of just like what kind of gross off flavor, macro lager flavor am I getting in here right now, right? Some amount of that. It is covered up by this really nice kind of like zippy, zesty, refreshing, oily citrus yuzu character. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to finish that. Most of the beer is just that kind of like mackery, kind of like stale. And it feels like it might have been hoppy at some point, and it's like stale and drying and oxidative. I don't understand the dating on this. Yeah, there you go. It's just like not properly well-served stored beer. I can't imagine many people buying a Hitachino Yuzu lager out in Florida, and so therefore the product might not be turning. As I wait more kind of drying character on the back end. That the yuzu is very refreshing, but the base beer is just not, like, again, showing like that European beer collection box thing. If you don't know, it was just like the worst of all kinds of like poor brewing flavors of not necessarily like bad all flavors like the ones they teach you, but it's just like stale and oxidated, and also just like I don't know what that flavor, like things they don't teach you. It's just like bad beer tastes like bad beer, if that helps you. Like coming from advanced testosterone, if a beer tastes bad, it tastes bad, right? Like I don't know, like not all quote unquote bad tasting beer is defined by specific all flavors like acetaldehyde, diacetyl, freaking mercaptan, DMS. Like we can go going on about the cicerone all flavors, but just not great tasting beer just doesn't taste great, right? This specifically. I suspect is maybe somewhat oxidized. I mean, it's actually not terrible as it went more, but it's weird. Like, there's a somewhat noticeable bitterness to this beer too. So I guess they hopped it pretty well. But the lager characteristics sort of clashes. Like, it's not a very light lager. At 5%, 5.5, it's a bigger lager, and it almost tastes like it's 6 or 6.5. So it's almost like a Hellesbock. It's a little bit hoppy, but then has a yuzu character to it. I don't know. Either the beer is built this way and doesn't taste great, or it wasn't treated all the way. Either way, I don't know. I'm not a huge thing about. I like the yuzu flavor, but like that's about as far as I can go with it. There's a richness of malt that goes a little too far. There's a little bit too much biscuity sweetness, and then there's a noticeable bitterness that hits on the back end. And then it seems like it has some staling oxidative character too. So I don't know where the beer is at. It just throws me all over the place on my palate. Right now I'm going to give this guy like a 70. Let's go with the 77. 77. Hitachino Yuzu Lager. Let me know what you think. This is beer meant to taste like this. Until next time, cheers later.